I'd like to raise a glass to the family that I have given my blood and sweat to for the last 2 years. I've treated you like you're my own parents. I've put your needs before mine, and between us, if I'm not included in the will, well, that would be a damn shame. Let me tell you, after all my generosity, it's the least you could do. Cheers.
Ian, you've had too much to drink. Come with me. I want to speak to you. I'm sorry, that was completely inappropriate. Ian, have you lost your mind? Do you want to be hated for the rest of your life? Seriously, how can you possibly think they'd want to give you anything after that outburst?
Well, what is it they say? It's the truth comes out when you've been drinking. You know I'm right. And the fact that I have to debate this is disgusting. I do everything for your parents. I have to listen to your mom's annoying stories and your dad living the past and their arguments and appointments here, appointments there. I'm done pretending. I want in on that money, Judith.
I don't even recognize you. No, who the hell are you?
It's what's right. I'm just trying to protect myself, like you, after we get married. I mean, I'm not one of their own. I could see it coming.
Oh my God. You're serious. I've seen you make some really bad jokes before, but this is insane. This has to be a nightmare, and I'll wake up in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I'm going in there, and I'm giving your dad a piece of my mind.
Jack, this isn't the right time. Not now. Do me a favor and don't get involved. Let her fight her own battle.
He thinks he's got all the power. He can just dictate what happens next because he's got like a little bit of money? I don't think so. Not on my watch. Now, I spent too long being the outsider in this family, never measuring up, never good enough. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Wake up, princess. Your dad's not gonna let me take over the business. And it's the same business I helped grow when he was sick. No, I'm not stupid. I know he can't stand me, and he can't stand the fact that I'm better at his job than him. He won't give me a penny in his will.
Lower your voice. But you have it all wrong, Ian. My father has a big heart. He's not being greedy, he's being diligent. He wants to make sure the wealth he worked so hard to accumulate would fall into the right hands. And frankly, right now, I don't know.
Diligent? Oh, well, I'll show him some diligence. How about this? I want your father to give us a little chunk of that money right now, before he passes. No, I'll show how responsible I can be. But here's a little news flash, sweetheart. Nobody does anything for free. Everyone expects something in return.
Are you keeping a tally? What? Are you jotting down every time you do my parents a favor and then come back asking for a payout? How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Wow. You finally figured it out. Welcome to planet Earth. Nobody cares about anyone. And let's just be clear here. This isn't personal. And if you cared about me in any way, you'd actually realize that I'm not the bad guy here. I just want what's due to me. I'm trying to protect my financial future. Because any way you spin this, I don't have a daddy who's gonna bail me out in 10 years. No. When we first met, I had lost my job. I had nothing. And you knew this when we started dating. This shouldn't be a surprise.
All right, this little charade you have going on needs to stop. I want you out of my house right now.
Dad, please. He's been drinking. He didn't mean what he said. Right, Ian?
No. I meant every word. And it looks like your dad here is gonna have to make a call.
I know what you're trying to do. I've seen this before. You're not gonna con me into falling for it. It's not gonna work, buddy. And I'm gonna say this one last time. I want you out of the house right now.
Here I was thinking that you could speak for yourself and make your own decisions. But I guess I was wrong about that too. What the hell was I thinking? But you showed me everything I needed to see. You never loved me. And you've made your choice. It's clear as day.
Ian, don't go! That's not what I was doing!
I've seen this coming for a while now. Now it's obvious. You know, there was something off about this guy. That's why I never let him anywhere close to my money.
I've never seen him like that. It's like I dated a completely different individual. He's always been good to you. He's been present. He's been a good boyfriend. And tonight was just unbelievable.
Well, we've both witnessed things that made us uncomfortable. Not just about money per se, but comments he's made and jokes he's thrown our way. I mean, if you really listened to him, the alarm bells went off. That's why your father and I have kept such a close eye on him.
On the flip side, we just wanted you to be happy. Yeah. You seemed to believe in him, so we rolled with it. Our mistake was not letting you know and flagging that behavior right when we saw it from the start.
Dad, I love this guy. Well, I thought I did. I had no idea. This is the first time I see him like this. It's gotta be the alcohol. There's no way he meant what he said, is there?
Money will do that to people. Look, as shocking as it may seem, you know, stepping back and looking at him objectively, maybe you'll see that he wasn't in the cards.
He's asked us questions about our net worth at the supper table. He wanted to know my plans for retirement, and he's always been interested in our financial picture, and it made us uncomfortable.
How can someone be so completely two-faced and different? You can be dating someone for 2 years and not know who they truly are?
That's the world we live in. There's sharks out there, and when they smell blood, they pounce. Your father and I have worked hard our entire lives to build up our nest egg. We're not just going to hand it over to just anyone. They've got to prove it to us, to you, to our family, that they are deserving of any little bit of wealth that we have. Judith, just because someone joins our family does not guarantee an inheritance. They've got to earn it.
But what if I still love him?
Oh.
Where do I go from here? Is my relationship falling apart? What do I do now?
Just sleep on it, okay? I think he's proven to us that he's a toxic human being. And you better address this real soon, because otherwise it's going to get besides, you know, do you really want to be with somebody like that?
I don't know if I'm ready to start it all over. I'm not lucky in love. For the first time, I thought I found someone who genuinely cared about me. I don't want to jump to any conclusions. Maybe we've got it all wrong.
Judith, we don't want to tell you what to do. We just want you to do the right thing.
Hello?
Judith, come on, I just want to talk. It's been a week and we've barely spoken, and I was way out of line. I never meant to hurt anyone. I'm a good person. I just did a bad thing.
Well, you certainly have to hand it to him. He's certainly trying hard. Besides, how much longer are you going to ignore him? At this rate, we're going to need to open up a flower shop pretty soon.
Well, he certainly feels bad, and he blames it on the booze. Let me ask you something. Do you believe people make mistakes and deserve second chances? Like, if you were in my shoes, what would you do?
If I were in your shoes, the relationship would be over. Once my partner speaks to my parents like that, it's game over. It's total lack of respect, lack of trust. These are the two most vital components of any relationship. Then again, in the times we're living, who am I to give you advice?
You'd end it just like that? Even if you got along so well with one another and loved each other? Clearly you know a thing or two. You've been happily married for 25 years. So yeah, I value your advice.
Judith, nobody looks like what they really are on the inside. You don't. I don't. He certainly doesn't. People are more complicated than that, and that's true of everyone. You know, our family wealth, our lineage, the decisions we make can't be scrapped because of one person. You'll need to be perfect in the partner you'll choose.
Be perfect in the partner you'll choose. I like that a lot. How do you come up with these one-liners?
I read a lot.
Judith, please, I just need 2 minutes. Are your parents home? Can I come in?
Sure, you can come in.
Baby, I was so wrong. And I was completely under the influence. It wasn't me. I want to talk to your dad. Is he here?
That's the thing, Ian. You weren't being yourself. And I don't know who you are. I've come to see that you can't love without trusting a person. Trust is the building block of love. I need to know you're trustworthy and that you have my best interest at heart.
You're completely right. And babe, I can change. I promise I'll change. I'll become a better person.
I believe you when you say that. It just won't happen with me.
Wait, what?
I believe you'll become a better person, but what you said is so incredibly revealing. I don't feel I can trust you, nor do I feel you have my family's well-being in mind.
So wait, what is this? A breakup? Are you leaving me?
Consider this a blessing for us both. You just don't have the foresight to see it. I'm sorry, Ian. It's time you go.
I couldn't have said it any better myself.
Pretty sure you have a few one-liners you could have thrown in there. Thanks for having my back, Dad.
Our job as parents is to look after our children and also to enable them to make the right decisions by fostering a strong and safe relationship.
You can't always tell a person's true intentions.
The truth is, you are likely to encounter a person who may have ulterior motives. However, you are responsible for the relationships you allow into your life, good or bad. Empower yourself so you are better equipped to make the right decision when it comes to it.
Share and like this video and help us shift life's perspectives one story at a time.
Enjoy the next video.
Layla ready.
Excuse me?
Layla, she ready? And you are?
You must be her old man.
I'm her father, yes.
You tell her to get a move on? I'm taking her out.
Excuse me?
Listen, you're hearing, old man?
What?